You say things in you say English words in a Spanish order sometimes.
Dude, I know that I can finally realize I'm not retarded. I'm just foreign.
Boisterous cubs, ever charming, cuddly
The podcast will now commence in 3,
as adults, however,
2, 1.
are daunting.
You're tuned in to the Barely a Dad podcast, hosted by Josh Hernandez and Manny Peralta, a show about two dads with their own families, still trying to figure it all out.
We are back.
Yeah, we're back, guys.
I think we had a whole year off.
Essentially, yeah. A lot of things got pushed back a little bit. But all for the best. All for the best.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, why don't you start us off with the intro?
Well, what up, Mama and Papa Bears? I'm Josh,
And I'm Manny.
and today you're listening to
The Barely a Dad podcast. Oh my gosh, it's been a year.
It's been a year. So today's we're actually recording this. This is the first, right? No,
Yeah.
Today's the first. No, today's
The second.
second.
Yeah, first episode of season 2. Just so everyone knows, we had like 23 episodes for season 1, 6 of which were not released. We're saving that for our Patreon. And then let's see. Yeah, we had like 19 episodes. So that was a good run for season 1.
Yeah, and a lot of it, I mean, we were just learning.
I think it was just a test, honestly.
Yeah.
I think it was a test to see if you and I could work together. How much did we like to do this? Because recording, like on video and the audio and stuff like that, that's just one aspect.
Yeah.
It's just one aspect.
Definitely a lot more other things in the behind the scenes.
When did we open up the LLC?
We ended up opening it the beginning. I think it was the beginning of the year. So
Of 2023.
Yeah, of 2023. So we
Yeah.
opened it at the beginning of this year, but again,
We started in 2022. Am I not
correct? Yeah.
and
I
we
think it
did
was
a
the
year?
It was like the end of 2021.
I think we did in 6 months. We did like 19 episodes. No, 7.
that was in a span of a year.
Span of a year.
We did it within a span of a year.
We were doing like 8-hour days. We would
Yeah.
do like 6 episodes.
Yeah.
And then we opened up the LLC on the in January of 2023. And then just like life got in the way.
Life got in the way, but not in the bad way.
Yeah.
I mean, work has gotten a lot better. You for your business, your side it is and lives business.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I saw how just within this year how much your company has changed.
Yeah.
Dude, you got people working for you. You got editors. You got like it is
Very scary.
it's scary, but it's dope because then
Yeah.
like now I've been able to work in the field with him. He'll sometimes hire me as an assistant. We'll go out and just to see how he and his wife, dude, we go baller weddings.
Yeah.
Nice weddings. And dude, the shots
No
that you do,
bridezillas.
the videos that you do, like
Thanks, man.
even the people that you guys have chosen to work with, like definitely shows that, you know, you're not starving, you're not anything, you know what you're worth. You're bringing this much to the table, and then people are working and they're listening to everything you're saying. And dude, the videos are coming out beautiful.
Thanks, man. Like it's hard because like that is what is able to fund. I mean, for you and your work as well. Like it's what funds our being able to do this for Barely a Dad.
Yeah.
And I enjoy doing it because we do get to come together and like talk about what. I mean, I don't have very many dads I talk to. I have a few now that are, you know, they're about to be dads. And so like, it's been nice bouncing off ideas off of you. I learned a lot about like, a coach mindset when it comes to your children, mentoring them. Not necessarily being their friend. I mean, that's like that's a long topic, but it's been a crazy year.
We'll definitely be getting into it. But
Yeah.
it's, I mean, just to cut things short, it definitely has been an awesome year.
Yeah.
Even with me, a lot of it now it's, I mean, Alice is in school now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, it's that alone.
I don't know how you're doing it, bro, because she's going to school. Then like you're closing all these deals at work now, and Virginia's down to part-time.
Yeah. So now
that was a cool goal that you guys got to.
For that was a goal for the year that we wanted to make sure that she goes part-time just to help out. Cause it was kind of, you know, she's working full time. She's making she's making good money in her job, but it's not enough to be like, Now we're not gonna pay for a babysitter.
Right.
She's gonna stay in school every single day if we're gonna do late activities. So we're gonna pick her up at 6. Like it was gonna be just like for what? How much money are you truly bringing in? Is it worth it? Or
To
we can just
offset,
cut back, and then I can work more in my work because then I was doing a lot. Like okay, I can get off because my schedule is more easy. So then I was finding myself, okay, I'll go pick up Alice. I'll go grab her real quick and blah blah blah, and I'll just be cutting myself short on my hours or my timing, and it wasn't helping both of us because then she's bringing in X amount, but I could potentially be bringing more this much if I was just out more. But whatever, it balanced itself out.
It just made sense for you, yeah.
We talked about it, we prayed about it, and it worked out.
There
so
you
now
go.
she's part-time and everything's doing good, and I get to see my wife more. Alice gets to see her mom more. I get to work out more. So it's just been a lot more things that this whole year, like, we haven't stopped talking about this. We've had more plans. We've thought about it, and
there's a lot of logistics that needed to happen. Like there's so much that goes into like, I mean, we're even having to deal with like the taxes for this now, and and figure out like
we are business owners.
Yeah. So and then we're sharing the business.
And we're also business owners.
Right. You've also taken on a little bit more work as well as far as the editing is concerned. So you've learned all that. We have a whole content schedule now for this.
I know. Yes. If you guys liked our content back then and you guys are waiting for more and see what's going to happen, I'm excited for you because I'm excited as well.
We've also changed a lot in a year. Like we have
a lot of things that happen.
There's some things I said on the last podcast. I'm like, wow, I don't really agree with what I said back then. And that's cool. Like I don't know everything.
That's the point. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the point.
And we're growing as dads. And so I think we both have a lot to say, which I think brings us back to our topic for today's podcast.
Yeah. We're going to be talking about kindergarten.
Ooh, I'm not there yet. So Riley's almost
Well, we'll bump
5.
Bump that. Just forget about the kids right now. Most importantly, do you have any, do you remember being in kindergarten? Do you have any memories?
Yes.
Early memories?
Yes.
Where'd you go to school?
I did kindergarten at Sadler Elementary.
Where's that?
Oak Ridge.
Was that
Florida.
Florida, okay.
Florida, John Young.
Oh, so like Orlando-ish area.
Like in the ghetto.
Nice.
So the way I used to get.
So you went to a really good school.
No, I mean the only way that I remember getting out of school is I remember my dad had this like white van, and so I knew to look for that car, but for whatever reason, he never pulled up to like the front of the school. Not that I remember. I would run out the back of the school, cut across the playground, jump over all the tires because I had to do that. And then I would
tires. Where you? What is
there was tire there was
like
tire
junkyard or whatever.
And that was like a playground that had like tires.
Oh, okay.
It was
All
dope.
right.
Like you can like run across them. I remember running across that and feeling so cool.
It.
And then
I piled junk tiles and
I don't know what it is. But then like I ended up like I had to look for a hole in the fence that went through to an apartment complex, and then I would find my dad's car.
What?
Yeah. That's all I remember from that.
Can you get in trouble from doing that?
I don't know. I'm here now.
Wait, so school's ending.
Yeah.
Teacher's like, all right, blah, blah, blah. Here's the car riders, bus riders, walkers. You were walking out with walkers?
No, I just...
Or with the car riders?
I guess, but I just ran out the other way, and I knew my
dad...
dad...
No one ever saw you? It's to the back of the school? Like
yeah, it was definitely not the front of the school. I know that. And I know it was like heading...
Just because your dad didn't want to pick you up in the line over there?
I think he really hates traffic. You know what? It makes sense because every time we drive now, not to call my dad out or anything like that, but he doesn't like traffic, and I get it. I get it. In my opinion, there's just traffic everywhere, but like there's no...
That's wild.
Yeah.
It's funny if I was if I was to tell,
but
Alice,
you know, my dad, like
that's
something he would do.
I mean, it's honestly, it's pretty.
He
logical.
leaves 2 hours.
It's pretty logical.
Prior to wherever he's gonna go to avoid traffic.
Ew.
I mean, I learned a lot from that. Like I know I don't leave 2 hours, but I leave like 45 minutes ahead of time.
I was waiting to see like
45 minutes.
just an hour and a half earlier.
Yeah, I mean,
You're ludicrous.
I'm not bad. Like I accept traffic. I just chill when I drive.
Okay.
But
Sure.
yeah, that's what I remember. And then I remember having a crush on
That
a
is
girl
true
named
because you're
Sarah.
not. Yeah, I'll say that is true because you're not the strongest driver.
I'm a safe driver.
Yeah.
I'm a good driver. I'm a
That's
slow driver that
really
doesn't
good
know
way-
where he's
It's
going.
a really good way to put it.
Yeah.
Safe driver. That because
I'm extremely safe. But like I'm really bad with directions.
true.
Yeah.
And you said you dated this girl called Sarah.
No. I just had a crush on a girl named Sarah.
She like Spanish.
I was like 6. She was
6?
white.
White chick.
Yeah.
Blue eyes.
She had like blue eyes.
Nice, Sarah.
I was like 6.
Yeah,
She was like really nice to me. And I remember making pumpkin seeds in school.
nice.
I remember my parents taking a picture of me. I remember wearing the gray shirt with the red outline of the stallion. That was the mascot for
Was it
Sadler.
a stallion.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean that's it, man. Like
Was it a black stallion?
I think it was a white one,
Do they have white stallions?
like white horses.
Would that be considered a white stallion? See, this is why we need someone in here so we can just tell them to Google this.
Young Jamie.
This is because
Hold on, Sadler
I
Elementary.
thought it was just black stallions.
No, I don't know.
I mean, a mascot can be whatever. It can be a wizard for all you care. It's not real. So
Okay.
I guess that they said a white stallion.
Sadler Elementary School, Oak Ridge. Yeah, here we go.
Just Google if it's white stallions are real.
Oh no, I don't. Oh look, it is a white stallion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the home. Oh no, it's a Mustang. It's not a.
That makes more sense.
Wow, this brings back memories. I don't even know if they had a.
Stallions?
I didn't even know if they had a website back in the day. Anyway, well
They
that's
probably didn't.
that's it. I don't remember much of my childhood, so
That's pretty much it. I was gonna say I don't. I feel like my elementary school, well, even kindergarten was weird because I was still in California at the time. But then my teacher at that time spoke Spanish and English, so she taught like that. So I only spoke Spanish because my whole family spoke Spanish. And
you say things in you say English words in a Spanish order sometimes.
dude, I know that I can finally realize I'm not retarded. I'm just foreign. I'm just foreign in a weird, like, it's just weird because it is true. Like it's not, I don't know, but that's how I learned. And then when I moved over here, by then I was already like in, I think second grade. So that's why I was saying that first year, it was just an open school, all concrete. It was in California, all gated because then like gang people will hang outside,
Yeah.
pick up little kids. It was sketchy, but it was just wall balls everywhere, courts, tennis courts everywhere. It was just a big elementary school. And then my parents used to pick me up, and then once we moved over here, then that's when it really shocked me because then everyone it was just English here.
Yeah.
And then just being English here,
Is
I had to be in ESOL
Spanish
classes.
is your first language.
It's the first language I learned. Now I consider it my second language because I speak I'm getting way better in speaking Spanish. But I'm definitely, if I dream in English.
Okay. How do you talk to yourself?
In English.
Do you have like an inner voice in you?
Oh yeah.
Like
He speaks way deeper than what I talk. I don't know
Okay.
why.
really? Mine talks just like me.
Mm-hmm.
But he's always like this.
You're judging yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta let that.
weird.
Hey,
I'm working on it, bro. That's why 2023 was so traumatic.
you're just like your inner self is consistently judging you.
When you
Listen, there's nothing wrong to have a pep in the step and having someone to freaking.
sure, there
But then like,
when it comes to dads, like when you have a child, this doesn't happen with everyone, but when you have a child, you start to maybe see some things about yourself that you're just like, whoa, why am I reacting to this person, this little thing? Like, why am I having this reaction? Why is my heart racing? There's so many things that you went through as a child that like come up when you start to parent something else, someone else. And that's what's involved when becoming a dad. Like if you let it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you let it. That's what happened to me in 2023. But like that's why that I have a judgy thing in my head, so I have to like learn to let that go. Because you shouldn't judge yourself all the time. Like give yourself credit. You told me that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you definitely gotta. There's nothing wrong with having a pep in the step, like I said, but don't be hurting yourself. Don't be judging yourself to the point that's you're causing yourself stress or something like that.
You know, some of my favorite memories, because I think about how stressed I am nowadays. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so stressed out. Edit this and like this person or like, you know, bringing this gear, like, or is that like put away, like all these types of things. And I just remember like 2015. I'm just like, I didn't think about any of that stuff.
Yeah, it was easy.
It was easy.
We weren't doing anything. 2015, we weren't even. Oh, that's when I moved. I moved back to my parents' house because then that's when I
remember.
I moved back to my parents' house, saved up for the wedding, saved up to like move out and everything.
That 2 to 3 years.
But dude, that was reckless. Who cared about anything? My parents were like, "Oh, you know, I mean, I guess if you're like, you know, working on a house, trying to save up in a wedding, like we don't have to, we don't have to charge."
Meanwhile,
you
in the evenings,
whole week, dude, that whole year, I was like, because at that point, I was already like a manager for Discount Tire. So every paycheck, that. I'm just putting it away. Like I was just like,
Josh used to be my boss.
Dude, I was.
You were a good boss. I loved working with you. Like I had no issue working with you or John really. Like I never had an issue with you guys.
One of our boy Sebastian,
bro,
he got promoted to be a store manager.
I called him.
Shout out to Sebastian at Flow 3, store manager. You need your tires rotated. You need a good price on tires, or you need a tire alignment.
Oh,
go see Sebastian.
The alignment's a game changer.
John Young, right? Is it John Young? And I don't know.
Yeah,
but it's one of those streets
in Florida. Discount Tire. Go to Discount Tire because they're really, really honest people for the most part. At least the people we worked with.
Go see my friend Bash.
Yeah.
But yeah, what were we talking about before that?
We were talking about like it was just simple.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. It was just we didn't really have anything else until we didn't own anything. We didn't.
No, yeah.
Because every weekend we did something.
We were.
And if not, because then at that point you moved out already and you're living with
I had the apartment.
That one dude, right?
Well, I was living. Oh yeah.
I was living at Justin's.
I lived with him for a year.
And then that's what I'm saying. We went to your crib all the time.
That was crazy.
Dude, we threw a party. We were getting ripped, and then it was like 12 of us. It was like 13 people of us, and then we ordered Papa John's.
I mean, we weren't doing anything crazy other than just staying up all night.
It was just a good time.
That's all we did.
Papa John's came.
We took shots with the Papa John's
and then
guy.
We made him take a shot with us, and he was like, Yeah, I'll take one. Boom! Threw it back with everyone. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was a good.
But that's what I was saying. It was recklessly because at that point, what am I going to lose?
But you know what? I still enjoy like that's what the thing is. Like I don't remember much of my childhood, but I remember so much of my like from 2015. I feel like that's where my life started because I didn't know about anything until like I don't know. Like I didn't know what having fun was until I met you. Does that sound weird? Like I didn't know what it was like to like do anything because growing up it was not like that. I had to be and I try not to be like that with my kid, and I'm not. That kid gets a lot of freedom to just do whatever.
Yeah, you guys do all sorts of things.
But she's equally like wants to be regimented, and she thrives off of that. Like I see her perform the best when she's just like wake up, does her chores, doesn't have TV until, this time, spends most of the day outside. She's like, Ksh. So you need a balance, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Everything's a balance. I don't remember much from kindergarten.
Well, I was gonna ask you this: Do you remember when you started liking girls? Could we say that? In this climate now? Oh, I'm just kidding.
6.
6?
Yeah. Kindergarten.
6, right? Because then
at Sadler, Sarah.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's right. You said. I thought you said she thought you were cute. No, I said you thought she was cute. Okay.
No one thought I was cute growing up.
So here's the deal.
I was not a ladies' man.
So like, Alice is 5.
Yes.
But like now,
when she's 6?
Oh no, she's 6. Yeah, she's 6.
She's 6 now.
She's 6 right now.
No, she's not. She's gonna be 7 this year.
This coming September. Yeah. So she still has another.
Oh man, she's almost 7. She's already on that 7th year.
I know, which is weird. So my thing is that like, dude, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember when I started like thinking about like, oh, wow, she's like cute and stuff. Because Alice is. I can say it. It's my daughter. I think my daughter's really pretty. I think she's really cute.
Yeah, you have
she
a
has
cute
really,
kid.
She has a really she's charismatic. She like includes people. Like she's cute. Like she's a little cute little person.
Yeah.
And like, I can tell like there's already like certain guys that are like 5 and 6.
They notice
and
that.
they just notice like it's just weird that like they're hanging out with people and then with her they'll get kind of like and I'm just like, yo, bump this kid, man.
I feel like
let me talk to you, bro. Like
my kid is just like I don't know, maybe she's not there. Maybe she'll start to feel that 5 or 6, but like
right now,
she's
because that's the thing. Her thing is right now everything is princess. Oh, my prince. Oh,
Oh,
this.
okay.
Blah blah blah. She doesn't really entertain it that much. But like, dude, at school we already had a situation going on, and I'm getting kind of nothing crazy, but
someone's angry.
I'll find you, bro. I think his name is Nathan. I'll find you, Nathan. All right.
Yeah, they'll be on YouTube. He'll be on YouTube at some point.
Exactly.
Call him out.
No,
Nathan.
it was funny because I guess he was. They go. So Alice goes to. Now it's only 3 days a week. She does the extended day. Actually,
Okay.
no. Now we just now changed it, so it's 2 days a week now. So she does extended day. So she'll stay there till 5 o'clock until
So like a 9 to 5 thing.
yeah until she gets off. So yeah, I think till 5:30. So Virginia gets off, or if I finish up earlier, then great, I can go pick her up.
Mm-hmm.
But at least I know someone is picking her up. But we at that time when Virginia can get off, so she's been there all year. Never really had too much of an issues. I know she said she didn't want to be there probably a couple months after, but then it was just nothing serious, just because she just doesn't want to be there. And then, dude, she came back and she was just like, she hasn't told me anything. And then Virginia kept asking her, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Mhm.
What's wrong? And then finally she was just like, there was this kid that was like on an upper grade that like kept trying to like hug her and stuff and then trying to give her a kiss.
Ooh, that's not good.
Oof. Dude. Oof.
What are these kids watching? Like,
I
what
don't know,
gives them the
man.
audacity?
But here's the dealio. So before everyone freaks out, because then if the parents seeing this, they're like, I'll freaking call
Man, there's some
call
parents
the
that are going to be
school.
watching this.
I'll
Are
call
going
the
to be like,
school and I'll call the cops.
yeah,
And I'll like, trust me, I have those same feelings.
Yeah.
But overall, I was just like, all right, let like, again, first of all, now it wasn't even her telling me, it was Virginia's interpretation of what happened, explaining it to me. So I'm
yes,
like, all right,
we can't
whatever.
always
So I'm like, all right, whatever.
go with that.
And then, so I'm like, is that the reason why she doesn't want to go? Because like she started developing like every day she knew it was like, okay, it's a short day, now it's a long day.
Mm-hmm.
That morning she'll cry like
That's weird.
early morning, like at 7 o'clock, the alarm goes off. 7:15, she's already like, you can hear her from her room, and then she'll come. And then
How was it again?
We'll come in. Because it's almost like it's a little fake, but it's not, but it is. So you can kind of like, so whatever. We go in the room, and then she'll
kids
be
feel different things.
exactly,
Yeah.
and then she'll be crying because she knows it's an extended day, and she doesn't want to be there, and blah blah blah. So
I don't think like we were meant to send our kids to school.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
I mean, I'll agree with you on that. I agree with you on
It's just kind of like how
that. Mhm.
sometimes if it works for your family, like
If it works, great. If it doesn't. Because
especially
look,
if both parents have to work. You know what I mean? Like, what else do you do?
Because truthfully, like, I mean, if you look back at the reason why schools were created, with like the origination of it, trying to get people to be like company workers,
like
soldiers,
little
just
soldiers,
workers
essentially,
for
yeah.
companies. Like you can do the homework.
Yeah,
on
it's
the Roths got in it.
research. Like, go ahead and look at why the school
It's
system was
banana.
developed.
It's the bananas. The reasons why, how they worked out. But it did work out. It does work. It doesn't not work.
I mean, we went to
So
school.
that's what I'm
You
saying.
and I
So
went
we
to school.
to school, and it's like, okay,
I don't remember most of it, but I do remember like
The-
I had to get up at a certain time. I had to do things I didn't want to do sometimes. Like that's what it was.
It puts certain habits, which is
Sure.
whatever, which is like truthfully, and for an average person,
yeah,
if you're gonna just be waking up, going to work, and blah blah blah, okay, school kind of it is what it is.
yeah.
It's just now people can look at it and be like, okay, if you're someone that's focusing on this trait, a human that can focus on this, how much we have the capabilities of becoming great at something,
Mm-hmm.
and instead of just individually like, yo, just work on this, It's
Yeah.
no, you have to be this structure, you have to be this,
Yeah.
and this is what success means kind of deal. That's where it's like the gray area, but whatever.
I mean, they're taking out the bachelor degree out of most of these
'Cause
jobs.
it's all bananas, dude.
I
It's
mean,
all
we have no
bananas.
like. Me and
It's
Ashley
all
don't have
bananas.
any experience in running a business, but yet we've been running it.
6-figure business. I'm not trying to like throw it out there. I mean, yes, with
yeah.
the business expenses and everything.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's still, you didn't learn that in high school.
No, I learned that. I learned that in a course.
You probably could have gone to college. You probably could
Sure.
have learned a little business shenanigans,
Yeah.
blah, 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 and then be in the position that you're at right now.
Yeah.
But the difference would be that you'd be $80,000 in debt. And
Yeah.
now where you're at compared to you figured this out.
Yeah.
You found this class, blah, 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 and a course, and you perfected your craft, and you're still perfecting it.
Yeah,
And
it's
now
a
getting
constant learning thing. So like
Correct.
school can be useful for
Correct.
things for sure, but I mean,
But for like, dude, right now everything is creativity. Everything is digital. Everything is this,
creativity
everything is that.
and trades like plumbing, electrician, HVAC, those are gonna be
Trades.
Dude, you know Jay Waller?
Dude, yeah.
I love Jay Waller.
I want to become a plumber on the side for some
Like
reason.
Jay Waller owns like all these construction companies. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know, but he said that like, I mean, construction workers like that's the backbone of like literally what makes like the economy run.
Yeah.
Like we wouldn't have an office without construction workers.
Yeah.
You need people that do that type of work,
Mm-hmm.
and they get paid well.
Dude, I saw this thing that was saying that plumbers. Like
Sometimes
the
I want to
average-
just do that. I want to be a blue collar worker like I used to.
I know, but I know what you mean, but it's
Like
difficult.
at
'cause-
UPS, bro, I was like top 3 sorters in the warehouse.
Mhm.
Like they bumped me up like $4, like within 6 months, because I would take the certification and then I would nail the other test and then I would perform and then they would raise me.
Yeah. What's
That,
I'm saying?
that was good stuff, bro.
I know, but dude, UPS.
Now I'm sitting
look,
here.
When it comes to construction, though, okay, I feel,
kidding.
yeah, I know. Jeez, God, this guy. He's like, look at me, dude. What's
Now
that?
look at me.
I'm
Look what I've
Gary Lee.
become.
I'm Gary Lee. You see this?
I'm drinking vodka and soda
You
on a
need this
Tuesday
cup?
morning.
I'll sell you this cup. You know why? Because you're thirsty, and I have a cup and you don't.
Exactly.
Boom. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But
When was the last time you were thirsty?
I feel like what's it called? To be in that trade, you have to know
Yeah.
the skill though.
You have to.
Because like, dude,
Yeah.
if even if you knew how to like manage a company, but like you didn't know ish about pouring concrete, how are you gonna tell someone, or you're gonna hire a manager to do it? It's still gonna be it's a very hard thing because it's usually like if you know multiple trades, great. And eventually you get people and you hire people to do those trades, and then you can even visually see them yourself. Then eventually, then you hire people visually, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
you got to
like-
hire architects
That's
and
what I'm
like
saying. It's-
insurance and then roofers and then
It's a whole. You
gotta call Skymark.
It's a huge business. It's a huge business. But if you need a roof, you can call Skymark. 407-756-9232.
boom.
Get a free estimate, and I'll come over and I'll check this out. Make sure your roof looks great. A lot of storms coming in. So
In Florida, correct?
In Florida.
Yeah.
Just in Florida,
Dude,
not in Georgia.
did Japan get hit with an earthquake?
That was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Yeah, I just texted my friend.
Did you see?
Yeah, one of my
all of
friends was
that?
over there. Brittany. Oh yeah, you saw.
Oh,
I
she
don't
was
know.
over there.
Brittany has been there for 3 weeks, and then I just texted her this morning
She
because I was
okay?
like, yeah, she's fine. She's back home. Yeah,
Bruh.
They just missed it by like I think a day.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
Yo, that's what happened.
I just texted. I
Brian
saw
missed.
this- dude,
Brian, oh my God,
I'm
he
like,
missed
dude,
one too.
I thought she died. I was like,
Oh my gosh.
anyways.
That'd be
Oh, dude, I
hard.
even have her magnet right here.
Yeah, from the wedding.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, dude, but that was pretty rad. But we're trying to go to Japan. Not this. We're gonna go for a 10-year anniversary.
I think what we're gonna
It wasn't be a present, but I think she knows already. so
You know
who
what we'll
cares?
do? We're gonna do a Barely a Dad episode in Japan.
That would be rad.
Just us two. Year 5. The first year.
You need to help us.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you guys need to help us because we'll definitely.
Well, if you guys are interested, if you guys resonate with what we are talking about, or like you like hearing the perspective of like dads who actually try, like, you know, you can support us by just subscribing. I mean, that's
all. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Simple subscribe.
yeah, we're gonna keep doing it anyway, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, it does help. I mean, thankfully, we're in a good position with both of our secular jobs, I guess. Being able to work for ourselves or do our own work on our own time.
We got some future plans. on a different studio, actually.
Yeah.
More on that later on.
That's
Some things
actually
are in
coming
the
together.
books. Yeah, some things are coming in the books. Things are looking good. So.
Yeah. So we want to
So
keep.
we need you guys. You need guys' help. Because if not, then that means we're in the. I mean, we're already in the red. So we just, even if you guys can help us flush out,
We have to stay in the red for at least another year.
exactly.
Like,
but
it's fine
for the IRS, we can stay in the red for a couple years.
for 5
But-
years.
Okay, great.
But by year 5, like, so
Jesus, guys, please don't let it help take 5 years.
yeah, no, it won't be. Like, we have plans
They're gonna
for,
come in here,
we have plans for good merchandise.
kick in our studio.
We'll do that right.
Yeah.
You know, I have some ideas for like maybe books we can write just from our yeah, dude. I think like you and I have a lot to offer when it comes to like continuing to like push yourself when the rest of the world is falling apart.
Yeah.
And like facing some hard stuff because like that's why 2023 was so rough, bro.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of moving parts. A lot of things change. Good stuff, but I mean, I'm definitely happy we're at now.
Yeah.
And then we're definitely going to be tackling this a lot. Dude, I mean, look at this right here. I don't know if you guys see this right here.
We
got some, you know.
We upgraded the
upgrade.
audio gear just to make the post process a little
Way
bit
easier.
way seamless. Yeah.
Essentially what we did, we just skin out the fat and we're trying to make it so it's easier for us to put content on.
We're running it lean and
schedulely, and then that way you guys can be consistently, you little hungry birds, be consistently fed every once in a while some things. But most importantly, if you guys do, like he said, if you guys do enjoy this, please just subscribe, like, let us know.
Comment down below, like things you want to hear.
Great.
Yeah.
Especially right now, the comment that I'd like to see is like if you guys have any memories for kindergarten or a teacher. Oh, so that's what I was going to talk to you about. That's where I noticed, dude, 3rd grade. I don't know what happened. 3rd grade. So at 3rd grade, I was already here in Keith Elementary in Winter Springs, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, it was Miss Rollins. She was like a redhead, bruh. Dude, I got held back in 3rd grade because of Miss Rollins. No, I'm just kidding. No, but it was her. It was so
funny. There on purpose.
It was so funny because 3rd grade was my hardest year. I did get held back, but I got held back 3rd grade because that's when I was like trying to learn English, and then that new elementary school didn't offer ESOL anymore, or no, what it was they just started ESOL. So like the person was like. It was like their first year doing it because I used to go to Redbug because the Redbug was the only place that actually had ESOL. So I was there, I think second year, my second grade I was there. So in 3rd grade I was here, and then yeah, dude, she was just like red hair, like light eyes, and I was like, I don't know why I was just like, dude, Miss
How old are you?
I don't know. What was a 3rd grader?
9,
8,
7 or 8.
No, 8
9 is 4th grade. 10 is 5th grade.
So yes, I was
6
8,
is 1st.
So I was like
grade.
7 or 8.
Okay. I guess like
7 or 8, and that's when I was just like, dude, it's still girls. I can't think of anyone that I thought was cute. I think in 5th grade I started or 4th grade I started like seeing like people like, oh man, like she's really cute.
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
I think Mrs.
But Miss Rollins was the one that freaking started the whole process for me.
I think I used to like a teacher, Miss Caldwell. This was in Odyssey Middle School.
Middle school?
Yeah. Yeah, that was like 6th grade. Okay, let's see.
Junior year, we had Miss Harowitz, and she was the cheerleader coach for UCF. She was pretty freaking hot. She did a backflip in our class, and we all got A's.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude.
I don't remember any of my teachers. Oh, Mr. Griffith was pretty cool. In the 3rd grade, I had Miss Bose in 1st grade. Mrs. Cox in 2nd grade.
These are all attractive teachers, or you're just telling me?
No, they were just teachers.
I was gonna say, I'm like, wait, what? They're all
5th grade was Mrs. Dawkins.
Do you remember all their names?
Yeah, 4th grade. I don't remember.
Dude,
who my
I only
teacher
remember
was.
Miss Rollins.
I don't remember any other teachers.
And then after that, I think it's 8th grade.
Yeah, Mrs. Caldwell was like the nicest one. But that was more in middle school. So I think I was probably about 11 or 12 when I started
in middle school, you already had different classes.
Yeah. So, I mean, to round that back, like, I'm interested to see, like, what Riley will be like when she gets to that stage of, like, liking boys and stuff. Because, like, I don't...
It's an on and off switch. It's going to just happen.
Yeah, I guess it's just going to happen. Because right now she's more concerned about, like, playing and, like, riding her bike, which... She just got off training wheels.
Dude,
on two like
want to talk about someone that looks the cutest person riding a bicycle? Your
she-
daughter, bro.
We took off the
Little
training
bike
wheels
bike.
and like literally 4 days later she was on the dirt bike track going up and down. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty rad.
But she yeah, I don't know what that's gonna be like.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
let me know- you let me know.
So as of right now, it's so funny because she hasn't said anything about like guys or like being cute, whatever. She's probably like just joking around, like as we're pretending we're playing and stuff like that. But I've never heard her say anything about it as
I mean,
to
she
a
always
guy.
does that. Like, no, you need a husband. Like, no, you be the husband, I'll be the wife.
Yeah.
Or like, you be the mommy, I'll be the daddy.
Well, here's a cool thing. Here's a cool tip. What I say.
This is for the real, Josh. This is where you gotta
want-
edit.
I try to be as not even best of a husband, because not even that I try. I just try to make sure that when I'm around Virginia, if we're arguing, if we're talking, if we're just having a conversation, if we're joking around, I just want her to see if she's there, present. Like I realize that is important. What she is seeing, how I'm interacting with her, with my wife.
Right. Yeah.
And then, because I mean, in private, we don't yell or anything like that. And sometimes we've had arguments and in front of her, but we figured it out. But we never lose control. And I always remember that she's right there looking. Because I feel like maybe that will instill in her as she gets older. She needs to find a male or a companion, like, something like a guy that will treat her the same way how she noticed how I treat mom. Like, I feel like that will probably subconsciously. And if someone is going above and beyond that, she'll be like, that guy's crazy. That guy's bonkos. I'm out.
Well,
So I
like-
feel like that's why that's
Yeah.
one thing I do put in my head. And just to remember, like, kids are always watching. I do remember, I think for my parents, it's almost like the opposite. My parents did so much in private, and I didn't really see, like, and when we're all together, they didn't really interact, like, physically or kiss that much. But then, we had a couple, growing up, we had a couple big arguments our parents had in front of us, but they were limited. And then they blew off the whistle. And whatever didn't do that, then they did it in private, completely in private, which again, wasn't bad, but
Yeah.
I never saw that true of how they interacted it. So I always thought that my parents were just perfect. So I didn't realize that until I was like a lot older. I got my family and we just start talking and, little by little, we're digging into each other. We noticed,
Right.
like, oh, you guys had a lot of problems. You guys just literally were out, which again, it helped out. But now
Yeah.
I'm like, it's more like one of those things that's like the way I look at it is like, that's not real life.
Right.
Things like are consistently going to be rolling. You can't just be like, okay, here, pause. You can't pause everything. Let's go take care of this and come back. Things are going to be like, there's going to be scenarios that like, you got to take care of something's happening, or even in
Right.
like an emergency matter. Things are going to happen right now. You need to know how to react to it.
I 100% agree with you because,
My drink.
bro, you want to finish
strong.
mine? Dude,
I'm not gonna
it's not
finish
even
yours.
it's not even like 11 o'clock.
I know, but it tastes so good. I was just like, man, it was a great drink.
Well, before I lose my thought,
Yes,
I agree with you because, and then we'll wrap up. I know we're hitting our time limit. Sorry, guys, we got to keep it kind of lean, guys.
Keep it trim.
I 100% agree with you. Like, I do agree that like the kids don't need to see everything
No.
either. I think when they do see it, they need to see the reconciliation after as well. They need to see whoever apologizing or trying to make peace, because it is a big thing to look at. Like 2023 was really messy for us because me and Ashley we're going through different things individually. The stress of the business, the stress of raising a child who is beautiful and amazing, but super high energy. I mean, she's high energy. She's go, and I want to facilitate that because that's her. That's her personality.
Well, here's the cool part. I mean, I know this. I mean, it's funny because we started kindergarten, but this is going to be a topic that we're going to talk about because
right.
the beauty is one thing that we're going to be comparing each other to. Not comparing, but like just to see the offset, because we're both curious to see what's going to happen. Alice is going to school. We're probably going to be keeping in here probably till elementary.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why is because, like, I mean, I knew how crazy I was elementary. Oh, no, middle school already. Middle school.
Mm-hmm.
But then I look back, I just know I was with the wrong crowd probably.
100%.
Like my neighbor and stuff.
100%.
But still, I just know, like, middle school, a lot can change in middle school. So I feel like me and Virginia, we talked about it. We're going to be taking her out with that. you are going to be taking the homeschooling approach
in August,
which is going to be, you guys are committing time to it. You guys are going to be, going
like
with it.
it's going to be like the day
Exactly.
when I'm not working. I mean, Ashley's doing a lot of it
Yeah.
because I'm working more for Is and Live, and so.
But the beauty is that you guys entertain what Riley truly flourishes in, which is
Right.
going to be cool to see. Because then at that point, it's like, okay, two different styles, which is again showing the differences of what school, because I for a second growing up I never trusted, I guess, the school system.
Mhm.
Now seeing it with Alice, I'm like, okay, as of right now, kindergarten, she has an amazing teacher. It's like some old lady from
Right.
New York. She's been teaching for 40 years.
Not everything is bad. There are good
Exactly.
scenarios
And
where
then,
you have teachers that are actually going to care about your
Trust
kid.
me, I went there. I went to every parent teacher conference, every auditorium, every meet the principal. I was there. As I'm trust me, I care about where this little person's going. So, we went to all those things, and the teacher is great. I'm blessed, and I'm happy to see that she's like, oh, I've been teaching for 30 years. Like, I know every trick in the book.
Is that
I know
how she
how
sounds?
Yeah, she's like New York. She's like very blah blah blah. But she's
I've
she's
been
old.
teaching here for like 4 years.
So she's like, I know all the tricks in the book. I know how to make everyone smile. I know how everyone to learn.
That's
but
good.
most importantly, to learn, and you need help. And she was like, so if we need something, blah, blah, blah. And she talks to the parents like boom, 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 boom. If Alice was falling behind,
I mean, the
something, she
parents
told
are the
us-
first teachers. Too,
Exactly. She already told us she needed to work on this. Boom. We started working on it. Alice is back.
Awesome. Yeah.
And now with school, again, she's numbers, adding, okay, it's working clearly, because then I'm at work, whatever, and she's coming back and she's teaching me different things.
Mhm.
So every year we'll see, we'll keep addressing, we'll be moving like that toward moving forward. But
Yeah.
I'm always trying to see what because it's just the people around.
Yeah.
I can't control it.
It's messy,
if
guys.
I could control it right now, I definitely.
You're doing the best that you can with the
I got
scenario
to.
that you have.
Yeah.
That's it. And it's messy, guys. Like, being a dad is messy. Like, there are times we are gonna mess up and yell. Like, I mean, I've had.
Dude, I know people that have 5 kids. I don't know how
Yeah.
they do it.
Like,
We should get them on the podcast.
Bro, I don't know, man. Like, I want. I want more kids.
Yeah.
I want more kids, and
Well, you
that's,
heard it here first.
and I never thought
January
I would.
2nd,
I think I said
2024. Manny wants more kids.
I think on the on season 1 I was talking about I just want one kid. I want more kids.
Boom.
I want more kids. I was wrong.
They're a good time.
I think that's why I'm built. That's why I have this business, and that's why again we're building Barely a Dad. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just another. It's a source of revenue in the future that I can. It's less that I have to leave my house to go work. That's it.
True that.
That's it. Because I'm watching this kid grow. I'm doing my best. It's not perfect. I mean, there was one time we all lost control. Everyone was yelling, and it's that's the reality, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember after that, I'm just like, this cannot happen again.
Yeah.
And so being a dad is hard. It's a lot about checking yourself, checking your ego. You don't have to control how your kid is, but you do have to control how you are.
Yeah.
As a person.
Mm-hmm.
With that, I'm going to end this. We're going to go
That's
for a walk.
I mean, we don't have to say we have to end it. But
Oh, I'm going to end it right now.
okay, I guess we're gonna end this. You guys,
Thanks so much for watching and or
Thank you.
listening on Spotify.
please.
Please, if you guys enjoyed this, go ahead and leave a review, 5 stars if you can. Leave a comment on the YouTube channel. Let us know what your kindergarten experiences were like, or maybe the earliest memories you've had of school. And we'll catch you on the next episode.
Catch you guys later. Love
Later,
ya.
Later,
Bye.
Bears.